How to buy used Tesla Model 3 from Hertz for as low as $14,000. Friends, Hertz is selling off its older Tesla Model 3 rental cars for as low as $14,000. This is a great opportunity to get a good deal on Tesla Model 3, but there are few things to keep in mind before you buy. I warn you, I think you should take a close look at these cars before buying them because they do tend to get pretty beat up. Welcome back everyone, this is Armin Haraya from TalkNews.com. If you are here first time, please take a moment and subscribe to our channel for daily Tesla news. And give us thumbs up if you like this report, please. So Hertz is starting to sell some of its Tesla Model 3s, and they are going for pretty cheap, as low as $14,000 with the used electric vehicle tax credit. So how to buy them? Back in 2021, Hertz announced an important effort to electrify its fleet on rental cars, led by a massive purchase of 100,000 Tesla Model 3 vehicles. Torque News reported that here, I reported in this channel. More recently, the company added Model Y electric vehicles to the order. The rental company's Tesla fleet has been growing over the last few years, and it reported that Tesla vehicles are increasing Hertz's customer satisfaction. Hertz like to keep its fleet updated, and it is already selling its older Tesla Model 3 vehicles. The company sells its older rental vehicles directly on its own website. I will have the link in the description of this video, and there were some nice deals available as Electrek found out. I'm looking at them now. $18,000, $17,000, $17,000, $18,999. Now add to this the tax credit and you get a great deal. Some vehicles were, like I said, selling for as low as $17,700. In the United States, there is $4,000 tax credit for used electric vehicles, and you get $14,000. Tesla vehicles wouldn't qualify for the most part since they need to be $25,000 or less, but many of these Model 3s would qualify, says Electrek in its coverage. It would make them as low as approximately $14,000, but you should check with your local Hertz representative if they can apply for the tax credit. Obviously, the reason those Model 3s are listed so cheap is due to their high mileage, because like I said, they do tend to get pretty beat up. So, like I said, because of high mileage over a short period of time and the fact that people are a lot less careful with rental vehicles, therefore they are often a bit beat up. But, when you drive a rental car, I know it's not your car, but please be careful with them. Other people are still going to use it, and it's a good ethics. But all the most beat up and lowest prices are already gone, but you still have quite a few, around $25,000 or $20,000 vehicles, which would still qualify for the tax credit. It might be your best chance to get a cheap electric Tesla, friends. Now, what to do? Do your research. Before you buy any used car, it's important to do your research. This is especially true for Tesla Model 3s, as they are still a relatively new car. I said relatively. Read reviews, compare prices, and make sure you know what you're getting. Second, get pre-purchase inspection. This is very important. I have done this once in my life, and I'm been very satisfied with that. So once you have found your Tesla Model 3 from Hertz that you want to buy, that you are interested in, it's important to get a pre-purchase inspection from a qualified mechanic. This will help you identify any potential problems with the vehicle, and be prepared to negotiate. Perhaps Hertz is motivated to sell these cars, so be prepared to negotiate on the price. Don't be afraid to make a low offer, and be willing to walk away if you can't get a good deal. But I think the prices are still good. Just look at how beat up these vehicles are. Now, here are some additional tips for buying a used Tesla Model 3. What are the things that you should look for? Look for cars with as low mileage as possible. Avoid cars that have been in any accidents. Make sure the car has all of its original parts. Get the Tesla Model 3's history report. Take the car for a test drive. And like I said, don't forget about the pre-inspection. And so there are some people who don't care that much about being a car beaten up, and that might be their opportunity to go electric on the cheap, especially to go with Tesla with electric cars that should still last them years and save them thousands of dollars in fuel costs. I also like to see those high mileage Model 3s over just 2 years. We'll see how things they are, how good they are over the last 2 to 3 years. It means that Hertz rented them quite a bit, and that's a lot of gas mileage converted to electric mileage. If that electricity was generated through renewable sources, that would be a great thing for air quality and the environment. You can power your new electric vehicle with the sun if you get your own solar power system. These are a couple of interesting things, friends, you can do with your vehicle. Like I said, you can power your electric vehicle with the sun. If you want to make sure you're finding a trusted, reliable solar installer near you that offers competitive pricing, check out Energy Sage, for example. So you can buy the used Tesla Model 3 from Hertz, and then you power them with electric, with solar. That will save you more money. Now, Energy Sage is a free service that makes it easy for you to go solar, whether you are a homeowner or renter. They have hundreds of pre-vetted solar installers competing for your business, ensuring you get high-quality solutions and save 20 to 30% compared to going it alone. Now, plus it's free to use, and you won't get sales calls until you select an installer and you share your phone number with them. So, a lot of exciting things, friends. Cheap Tesla for basically $17,000 or $14,000. Like I said, some vehicles that I'm looking at their website are selling for as low as $17,700. Now, in the United States, there is a $4,000 tax credit for used electric vehicles. Now, don't confuse this with the $7,500 tax credit. This is $4,000 tax credit for used electric vehicles. Now, Tesla vehicles normally wouldn't qualify for the most part, since they need to be $25,000 or less, but many of those Model 3s would qualify because they are like $17,999, $18,000 or so. It would make them as low as $14,000 if you apply the $4,000 tax credit for used electric vehicles to the $18,000 price. But you should check with your local Hertz representative if they can apply for the tax credit. Maybe your state has some other things that I'm not aware, because different states will have different incentives probably for used electric cars. So this is how you buy a Tesla Model 3 for $14,000 basically from Hertz. This is Armen Hareyan from TorqueNews.com. If you have ever rented Hertz electric vehicle or Tesla from Hertz, or if you have purchased or purchasing these vehicles, please let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Let's discuss them. What are some of your concerns? For example, I read in one comment in Electric where the person says, I have a strong preference to rent a Tesla, but they actually charge so much more for it that I never do. My rental last week was $270 plus $55 in gas for a full-size SUV. A Model Y was $495. Have you ever rented a Tesla from Hertz? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. God bless you, everyone. See you soon in our next report.